Hello.
Hi everybody. Did you oversleep, Becca, or what?
Yeah, Carrie
I
calls me.
kind of figured it. Yeah, I could have called Brendan and asked him what your number was. I don't even have your number. I know what your address is.
I have your number.
Yeah, I don't have yours though. I don't think.
Oh, I'll text you after the show. I swear you have my number, or at least you
Yeah,
might.
I
I
might
don't know.
have it. Yeah, I might have it somewhere. But Brendan
Yeah.
calls. Yeah, Brendan calls you. I don't. So just goofing around with you. So
Yeah. Well, how are you doing, Pete?
hanging in there. I got my problem back again. Actually, I got back to work. Otherwise, I'd be taken off. I have to have a sit down job at work because my infection came back, and my doctor says, "Well, I want you off your feet." He says, "Do you have any sit down jobs at work?" And I said, "Yeah, the big scrubber." So I've been on there. So luckily, I've been staying at work, but I can only do that. So,
Yeah.
yeah, they're gonna send me to the wound clinic next week. It's a place at the hospital on fourth floor, and
Yeah.
they'll show me different ways to treat my sores. So, yeah, that's what it is there. And then today with the weather change, I'm not right in the head, but when am I right in the head? No, just kidding. Otherwise, it's not really too bad though. I mean.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry you're still having issues with your legs.
Yeah, for months now. Oh my God, this stuff just doesn't want to go away.
Yeah, that's awful. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, that's okay. I got to fight this like I'm fighting everything else.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
So
I like
otherwise,
the idea.
how you doing?
I'm all right. Um, you know, was having a nice dream. Um,
Yeah, I can imagine.
yeah. um, Actually, I had it. Sometimes I have dreams that I'm traveling places, so I don't know. I think that's what my dream was. But yeah. Other than that, I just been working and
It sounds like you got a cold again.
oh no, I'm always congested a little bit when I first wake up.
Oh, okay, okay. So how'd you
Yeah.
get up? Did you set your clock radio, or did you just happen to?
Um, no, Carrie called me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Yeah,
Don't
Carrie
mind.
Neal. She's like, "Are
Yeah,
you
yeah,
sleeping?"
yeah. Don't
I
mind me.
was like, "Yeah, I am."
Yeah, we only waited, what was it, 15 minutes. So I figured if you weren't on my time at 6 o'clock, then you're not coming on.
Yeah.
But I know what
No.
happens. I mean, I know what happens. You're working on godly hours, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
basically I worked another
To tell you the truth, I know somebody here that does the same thing as you. I think they take care of 3 or 4 people. They do like 10 and 12 hours at a crack, and it's like you never even, they're always on the go, and
yeah. Well,
yeah.
that's kind of what happened. I work I think I worked 6 or 7 days in a row this last time and um yeah, I tried it on Fridays. I try to get a bunch of stuff done in the morning when I get off from work because normally Friday's my only day off.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
so I did all that. And then, around noon I was like, well, I'm just going to take a little nap and the rest is history. So
Yeah, that's okay. I kind of figured.
yeah. But hey everybody in chat. I see going back up. I see Jen R, Colette. Uh,
Carrie and Dozier, he was asking me a question. What does he mean by do you mean what? What is that word on the bottom?
Hold on, let me.
The dormitory, or what? How do you pronounce that?
Dormitory? Oh, that's another word for bathroom.
Oh, okay. I don't know what he means by that, but
Yeah, let me.
I'm kind of a little off. I was talking about the hospital fourth floor for the wound. It's called wound care. So.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy to hear you're going to that because I know that they can
Yeah.
really help you.
Yeah, I even had to take off work Wednesday at because I called in and my doctor
Oh,
had
German.
something open. Otherwise, I had to wait till February 28th.
Yeah,
So I had to take.
dermatology is what those are saying. Dermatology has to do with your skin.
Oh,
But
okay, yeah, yeah, okay.
dermatology is slightly different than wound care. Because that it with your skin, yeah, skin conditions. Hey, Rhonda.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, they're gonna show me. My buddy at work, his name is Rodney Green. He has the same thing, but he only gets it worse than me. He said he's been there, and he said they're really nice people, and they'll show you how to take care of your sores in a different way. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
so
they'll help dress your wounds
there's
and
your
yeah.
favorite TTM fan girl.
Girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday. Yeah, it went slow for me today.
Yeah. I would love to go back to Uranus, Jen R.
Yeah, I only got half of my steps on too today because when you're sitting down all day, it's like, well, when you're on that scrubber, it's a main thing because it's amazing you get off and how stiff you get after you're on there for
Oh, I know.
35 minutes or so, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Alice. Am I off tonight? Yes, I am. Actually, I have tonight off and then I have Saturday off, and they were trying to text me and I was ignoring it. So,
Or when they text you, that means they want you to come in.
yeah, they were asking if I could work tonight.
Chris, don't they give you a break?
No.
Okay.
No, they don't.
Okay.
Um, I wish they would.
Yeah, hi Alice and one wrongful or whatever she's got there, so
There's Verna. Hey, Verna. I know
yeah.
nobody on YouTube can see her, but hi, Verna.
Oh yeah, I gotta show you something from her. I got something from her and I got something from you. Show and tell tonight. You remember that in class, show and tell?
Yeah. Can you hear me still?
Hmm.
Okay. Somebody was calling me on my phone.
Oh yeah,
Then
you bleeped out for a minute, but then you came back, so
yeah.
yeah.
Got
Yeah, what's her
William
name?
and
How do you
Erica.
pronounce her name? Verna. How do you pronounce her last name?
Let me hold on.
Talbot? Tell.
Talbot, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. Like show and tell, like I got this from her.
Yeah,
and some other things I got from her. So
that's awesome. Yeah, well, go ahead and show us, Pete. Here, let
oh,
me.
okay, well I'll start off with yours first. This is
Okay.
I gotta go back to a screen here to see who this is all from. Okay, this is from Becca, Donna Jenkins, SD Rhonda, Carrie Neal, and thank you all for this. And I don't know if I'd hang it outside because it's too good, but thank you very much. And here we go. Here's the first one.
So
It's a bird. It's
I
a
want to
bird.
also say that
Why?
this is technically from Brendan.
Oh yeah, but you guys
It
all
would
helped
help
get it.
him.
Yeah, I'm thanking you all for help getting it. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's too good to hang outside, but I'll decide when the time comes. Okay.
Yeah. No,
I
it's all
like that.
good.
I like that. You're too cute, Pete. I like that. I heard that from somewhere else. You're too cute. So okay, okay. This is from yeah. I know it's from Brendan, but I mean, if it wasn't for all you guys, I mean, it would have never got here. You know. So
Yeah.
I
Well,
wanted.
we love doing things for Brendan, so.
Yeah, and this is the next one I got from Ver, Verna. It's a oh, I forgot what I did with it now. It's
Uh-oh.
a late Christmas gift, and and let me see what let's see what show you what you got. You know, three little things right here.
Ooh, wow.
But no, that's not what was really in here. Boy,
Oh,
she had that box really taped. Oh my god. I had to struggle to get that sucker open. Okay, hang on. I gotta do this without snapping my headphone line here. My headphone line is kind of in the way here. So, okay, hang on a sec. Hang on a second. I almost dropped my bird feeder. Things are kind of different when you're
oh,
when you got little head problems here. It kind of I kind of move a little slow. Okay, I got a little bag. There's some candy bars. Yeah, candy.
yeah.
I got a sweet tooth.
That's really
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah. Okay. I got a little more stuff. Hang on. I'm not moving very well today. Because if I move too fast, then I get a headache, and that really sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a bag of more stuff. Bag of candy. I'm not gonna let it all out here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I got a sweet tooth here. Oh my god. I want to take off some weight, not put it on. And then and this is for I believe for a woman. I don't know, what did you call this, Verna? I forgot what you call this.
Is that a shawl?
Yeah, shawl. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, and then
Beautiful.
I saved the best for last. Okay, hang on. I got to put this back in the bag. It's not working.
You're fine.
When you're not up to par, you move very slow. I don't like that.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, and finally, a little drum roll. And here I am again. All right, what do you think?
Oh wow, it's a moose.
Yeah, moose on the loose.
That is really cute.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I am the moose on the loose. Come and get me. I just wanted to look at them legs on there. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that.
My legs are a little bigger than that in real life, by the way.
Yeah. No, but I love that. That is so stinking
Yeah,
cute.
isn't that cute? Look at that leather coat and everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Now
Did
I gotta
did
figure
Verna
out where. Yeah, Verna gave me the whole thing. I don't know why so much candy. I don't want to gain any more weight, but I can.
you can
I
give
can.
some to the grandkids.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can give it to the grandkids. So, yeah. Hey, thanks a lot, there, Verna. Thank you very much. I love the moose on the loose.
That's so cute.
Okay, I guess that's it. That I don't know what I did with the card. It was just a Christmas card, so
Yeah.
you know what they say. So
So
thank you very much, guys. Yeah.
when I take away the screen, I want you to say hi to our special guest. Okay?
Oh, you got somebody there?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay. Oh my God, it's Linda. Oh my God. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Pete. How are you? Merry Christmas.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Linda's back.
Well,
oh my God.
I can make this live, so I thought, hey, I'm not too late, so I'll say
Yeah.
hi.
No, actually, Becca was the one that was late, but just kidding.
Yeah, I was the late one.
Oh, well, I was.
Yeah, 15 minutes. Wow.
Yeah. Well, hey, everybody. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you all. I missed y'all. I just been really busy. I mean, with the snow that's really coming. You know how it is, Pete. You got the snow, right?
Oh, yeah, Chris. The other day I was outside shoveling. It was like 8 degrees. It was 35 below with the wind chill.
Yeah, and I'm out in Slayton, Minnesota.
Okay. How far is that? How far is that from Minneapolis?
Like 3 hours.
Okay, I just know about where Minneapolis.
Yeah, it's up by the South Dakota border.
Oh, okay.
It's an hour from the South Dakota border and the Iowa border.
Oh, okay. Did you get that frigid cold temperatures, 35 below?
The roads are shut down. They shut the road. They
okay.
completely shut the roads down. You cannot drive. If you do, you get a ticket. I mean, it's
wow.
Really, you should see the equipment they use. Oh my gosh, the equipment they use is so cool and so big. I've never seen it before in my life.
You you guys use chains on your tires?
No, we're not allowed to on our roads.
They
Oh,
used to many moons ago here, but no,
But
they
wreck
don't
them.
anymore.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
wreck the roads. We
because
don't
out
have
here,
hills. You know, we don't have mountains to climb. If you got mountains,
Yeah.
that's when you need them.
yeah, out here, if you want to leave town when it snows like that, you have to have chains on your
Yeah,
wheels.
it's required in New Jersey too. When you're a truck,
Really? In
Yeah.
New Jersey?
in a when you're a truck, yeah. In
Oh,
Pennsylvania,
when you're
too.
a truck. Okay.
Pennsylvania too,
Wow.
as far as I remember.
Well,
Anyway,
I'm
I
glad
was super
you're.
busy. Really busy, but I miss you guys. I think about you all the time, of course. You know, it's just
How you doing on on not getting sick and all that stuff? Or
I'm fine.
are you
yeah,
bypassing everything? Okay.
yeah, I'm
You're
fine.
still taking your omeprazole?
Yes, I take it every day, Becca. Every day.
Really, you're on that too? I just love it.
Oh my gosh,
Omeprazole?
I bow down
Yeah.
to Becca for it, man. I tell you what, I've never. It works so great.
I was
me
telling
too.
her you need to take
Yeah,
it.
me,
And
yeah,
I
me
was
too. Yeah, me too, Becca. That
Oh, I take it
omeprazole.
every day.
Oh,
I
that
wake
me
up,
too. I got to take one
Yep.
tablet in the morning.
I wake it up and pop it in my mouth every single solitary day. I do not miss it.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, that was the thing I was lecturing her about when we went out there last
Yep.
year. So I was like, if anything you can get away from this
Yep,
is omeprazole.
and it works. you knew what
Hi,
you were talking
Dozer. Chat. Dozer wants you to know he missed.
about. Hi, Dozer. I can't see chat right now, but
Yeah.
hi, Dozer, Chad, Rhonda, our William. So nice to see you guys. Carrie, you little shit.
Carry a little shit. All right.
Researching with Will. Okay, hey, how you doing there? Researching with Will. Do you research with others? TTM fangirl. I miss all of you guys.
Yeah.
And I didn't
Well,
come
we
to
all
see the show. I only got a few minutes, but I thought I'd stop in and say hi. Hello, True Crime with Sunshine. How are you, sweetie? Yeah, we're all trending
That's
on
what is
Netflix.
trending on Netflix. Is it Making a Murderer again?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
It trends like it takes a couple months off and then it trends for another 6 months. And I think that's amazing for Brendan, especially with everything happening.
Yeah, you're going to get more people, coming into the. So everybody be prepared in Discord land for more new researchers because it happens every year.
Yeah. Yep. It's the researchers are coming, but that's good. The more people that can look at something.
It's nice to see you too, sweetie. True Crime with Sunshine. I ain't seen you in a long time, honey. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, look, I have any new. Yeah, we've been getting an influx of supporters in the Facebook group, which is awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think even the channel has a couple of new. I think we're up to 470 almost.
Woohoo!
So, I mean, it's not. I would love it if this channel could get thousands of, but like I understand, it's a very specific topic. So.
Well, let's just put it this way: if the more people you get, the less intimate you can be with them. I mean, that's really
Right.
the truth. If you get 500 in a chat, you can't sit there and be one-on-one with them. You don't get that experience. You don't get to I don't know. I think it's great because it just means
Right.
about Brendan, but a lot of people know about Brendan and don't have to be on the YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of people that know about him. He's
Yes.
famous. So,
Oh yeah,
Yes.
when
Well,
I went up to see Brendan last Sunday, there was a gal there that wanted to give him a hug, and I'm wondering who she is. And you can't do that, only just family members. But then when I was putting the cards away, I asked her, "Well, how do you know my son?" She said through Making a Murder. So yeah, she said it looked like he needed a hug, but Brendan told her right out, "I can't do that." So
yeah. I can't wait for the day when he gets.
Kind of sucks, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for the day he gets out. He's going to get his rear end trampled. Really bad. Really
well,
bad.
I already told you, Pete, when the first time I see him, I'm going to give him a hug and I'm never going to let go. So there's that.
Well, what if he has to go to the John? You'll have to let him go.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
I guess
Kidding.
we'll get there when we'll get there when we get there, right?
Okay, just giving you some shit, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm Becca. I'm glad you're not sick anymore. I knew you were sick, but I couldn't even. The internet is so flighty there that it's like on and off, on and. It's just really bad. The lights go off too. I mean, it's.
Oh wow. Are you back at mom's?
It's 2 blocks, yeah, for the night, and then I'm going back in the morning. We just
Oh,
came
okay.
down today. We came down today because her cousin is lieutenant governor just got elected for you.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So yeah. So they came down for that, and then there's a lunch tomorrow, so we're leaving tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So other than that, I've been stuck up there, and let me tell you what, there's like 14 feet of snow before it comes down here. So
Yeah.
yeah, and then just trying to keep the kids on home study, and then keep up with their sports and getting them rides is really, and then keeping up with everything else. I can't go into it. So
Right.
I'm just quite busy. Things are moving along very nicely, but not as fast as we would all like.
Right.
So
well, I'm sure they still appreciate you being there to keep them together, though.
Well, I don't know. I kind of make them go to work.
Well,
no, they appreciate me. Yes, I know they do. And it won't be long, and they'll be a family, and I can come back to my normalcy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it won't be long, guys. About maybe I would say another 2 months. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just, I mean, I never thought I would be foster caring at my age.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, but you're doing a great job at it.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy. I mean, I'm a mom, you just.
Right. Well, see, that's why you're making them work too. 'Cause you're like, you can do stuff too.
Yeah. Keeping up with laundry was the hardest thing. Now we got laundry days, so they come down on their laundry day, and I put it in, and I wash it, and I fold it, and on the way up from school, they pick it up and take it with them, and one at a time.
Right.
There's no wash on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday anymore. There's no wash 24/7 anymore.
How many people are you taking care of?
5.
Oh, okay.
2, 1 17-year-old, 16-year-old, because they just turned 17, so 17, 16. 14, 14, 11, and 9.
Oh, cool.
And then 3 dogs and 4 cats. Yeah, 4 cats.
Yeah.
Yep. 3 big dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
I'm quite
God,
busy.
yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah,
I love you
that's
guys, and I just wanted to come on.
Okay, well, thanks for popping
you
in.
guys.
Once you said I got somebody here, I never thought it was you.
Yeah.
I'm just really glad you.
listening.
All
I'm gonna
right,
be
yeah.
listening. So you guys do your thing. I listen to you all the time, so I just can't get at the chat
Okay.
sometimes because my Wi-Fi won't let me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah. But I got a lot to do in a little bit of time. So I love you guys so much.
Yeah,
Take
love
care.
I love you, Linda.
Keep
Adios,
doing what
see
you
ya.
do. I'm so proud of you, Becca. You're doing marvelous. Brendan is so proud of you too. Pete, tell your son that we love him and we're never going to give up.
Yes, I'm going to see him Sunday again. So
yes, please do. And I will be back fighting the fight. I do outside here. I still wear Brendan everywhere. So
yeah.
Okay. I love you guys. Thanks, Becca.
I love you too, Linda. Bye.
Bye.
I'm happy.
How do you kick me out of here?
Oh. Hold on. Let me kick you out.
Yeah, when you had somebody here, I didn't know who it was. I wasn't even thinking of Linda.
Well, okay.
You had surprises before.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, before every show, like I send you the link, Pete, and I always send Linda the link. Only because I have the hope that she will be able to have time to come on and say hi.
With Verna, that's pretty cool. A girl took the package and she watched MAM, and I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think so too. Anytime that we have an opportunity to talk about Brendan outside of our supporter groups and all that.
I felt really bad for the girl when the girl wanted to hug Brendan there, and Brendan says I can't, and you should have saw her face. But I went up to her later and I explained it, so she
Right.
understood. Yeah, she understood then, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, that's just the way it goes.
she understood.
Yeah, because we don't want to get him in trouble.
Oh yeah. It's in the rules. Actually, it's got a actually there's a slip of paper on the table saying all the rules, and one of the rules are saying you're not allowed to hug inmates if you're not family or whatever,
Family, yeah.
or if you're not on the visiting list or whatever.
Right. Well, they probably want to make sure they don't want to slip him something. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I think I was there one time. I think this one girl, yeah, she brought in something, and there was a holy hyper. They had a holy hyper shit fit, and I'm going, hey, I wonder if she brought in something, and then they told her to leave, and I never saw her since. So I think she got in trouble that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's but that's part of the reason is they don't want, because it's easy for somebody else to come up in the visiting room and just, give them something that they can't have, but then they can't really trace it back to that person if they weren't there for that inmate. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So I get the rule. I understand it. It just sucks that Brendan isn't free to be,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of shit there that sucks. One of their favorite games is what the heck is that one with the they used to play it at where the heck is that Portage, with the little sticks. I forgot what the game is now.
pick up sticks or whatever it's called.
No, it's you play cards, and then you can play up to 3 people, and then you move the thing. Cribbage. I didn't understand it, but
Cribbage.
do you
Okay.
understand that? I don't know. I don't.
No, I'm not a card person in
I
general.
understand the first part of it, but then when they do the second and third, and it just blows me away. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, see, I would be like in big trouble if it was me in a visit and you guys wanted to play cards, and I'd be like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, I
So,
understand. Yeah.
yeah. Um but yeah, no, it's there's a lot of things, like I said, I don't really think is fair, but I understand why those rules are made.
Yeah, and then half
And
of them I understand too. I mean, the height of the tables, and because the tables are right at your ankles, and they have that purposely done that way because so you don't mess around under the table if
under the table,
yeah,
yeah.
under the table, yeah. So
When I used to go visit my friend Devin,
yeah,
and it was like actual tables, and you would be surprised of the things that you could see them getting away with during a visit.
yeah.
And yeah, I was kind of like, what? Nobody's stopping them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the prison, the guards at not Brendan's, Devin's prison, were not really great guards. I mean, the visiting room guards were awesome, like people, and like I got to know them through the few years that I did visit with Devin.
Yeah.
But like
What facility was Devin at?
he was at the Florence, down in Florence, Arizona, which is like
Oh, okay.
a
Yeah.
yeah, it was like a 2-hour drive, and I would go every other weekend. I would drive down there,
Okay. Is it the
and
same thing? Is it the same thing for you too? You come in and you got a visiting list, and you can only let's see, you can only bring in your you can't bring anything in, just your
yeah,
your
I
money and the key and
yep,
Yeah, it really
Yep.
sucks. Man.
All I could have brought in was a bag of quarters.
Yeah.
My single driving key. I couldn't bring in my whole keys, just my one key,
Yeah.
and my ID.
Yeah.
And
yeah. You show your ID, your license at the thing, but
yep, and with the paper.
you have to put it. You have to put it in your locker with your wallet and stuff. So.
Oh, see, we didn't have lockers. You just left everything in your car, and then
Okay. Yeah, they
I
got
would
lockers.
hand them.
They got lockers where he's at. Well, at Portage they did too, but
Yeah,
they got lockers where he's at, and then they give you a coin. You throw it in there so you can open up. There's a little door, so
yeah.
you open it up and you put your stuff in there.
White quarters, because at Devon's prison, and I know it's different in other prisons, but at Devon's prison, the vending machines only accepted quarters. So you were allowed to bring in as many quarters as you want. So I would bring in.
The ones here in Portage and where he's at now, he's only got soda. They accept quarters and then those funky dollars.
Yeah.
Those dollar. I'm not gonna say dollar quarters, dollar coins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are. Do you mean ADX Florence? Flouts. It's Florence. He was in the IMIN facility because it's a really big prison. If you ever look it up, it's got different. It's got different housing areas in it, and it's spread out in this very big. Very big. No keys, no with wires. Yeah, no bra with wires. I had to be careful with that too. Sunshine. But yeah, so this is also the prison where unfortunately they house their death row inmates. So if you guys ever look that up online about Florence prison, you'll see that.
Are you still visiting him, or is he out, or what's
No, he's been free, so that it's awesome. I had to stop visiting him. I was, we were just friends. I knew him as a friend before he went to prison, and then he went to prison, and he was in prison for I think 6 years.
Okay.
Because I've known him longer than I've known Brendan, and
yeah.
So I would just go.
Brendan says there's people that he knows that got let go because their time was up, and
right.
They were in there for so long, and it was time for them to let them out, and I kind of felt bad. I said, "When is it going to be your turn?" So
yeah, I know sometimes he gets a little frustrated when it's really bad people that and they only got like 6 months, and then there he is. He's innocent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't.
But I bet you your friend there. I bet you he really appreciated it that you came to visit him, huh?
Oh yeah, well that's why in Florence, because it's in Phoenix area, it's like down where Phoenix is. So in the summer it gets really hot, and they don't have AC.
So what hours could you visit? Was it 2 hours or more?
Actually, I could be there for 6 to 8 hours.
Really? Visiting? Oh my God.
Yeah. So the way they had it set it up was they had phases. They call them phases or whatever. And Devin was a model prisoner. He didn't get in any trouble and all that. So and the nature of his crime and all that. Anyway, so he was able to get all the phases. And so I would show up. It would open at like 10 a.m. and I would show up at like 9:30.
Okay.
And then that's when and then I could stay literally until like 3 or 4.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I would bring like $30 in quarters.
So you guys play cards and that, yeah. Well, at his other place now, I forgot now. not the Oshkosh, but the one before. I hate that when I'm like this. I
Yeah.
forget. Well, anyways, yeah, they had soda machines, potato chips, and the burger, and I always call it the wheel of death where the burgers are.
Yeah.
Because when you spun it around, yeah, you could bring about 25, $30, but you can use quarters, and then you got the I always tried to bring the dollar the dollar coins,
Yeah.
because then you didn't have that much in your plastic sack there,
Yeah. Well, that's what I would bring $30 worth of quarters and I would feed him lunch and because the
Yeah,
vending machines had food that they don't usually get, you know.
yeah.
Um
So yeah, yeah. See, it's really weird because at Portage or Green Bay or whatever, we had to take the money and feed him. But now where he's at now, well, we got to do the soda thing. But
mhm.
he said eventually, I don't know if he told you this, but he said eventually the kitchen's going to open up again.
Yeah.
And when he gets us something, he'll have to pay for that, and that's really weird, because now he's buying stuff back for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know he's really excited about that about the kitchen opening up. So,
Yeah, the only way I could enjoy it, I'd have to come up during the week. So I'd have
yeah.
I'd have to do it during the week sometime. And I love their salad. It's like $5, and it's like holy shit, you get a carload, and I could only finish like three-quarters of it.
Yeah.
I had to take the rest home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, well, I'm glad that it's an option for that will be happening soon because, like I said, I know he gets really excited about that. So,
yeah, yeah.
um, he's excited for French fries.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I asked him the first thing he would do to get out. Oh, I want some McDonald's French fries.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we often talk about that. We always talk about happy stuff, not any sad stuff with us. So
Yeah. Well, same. I try
that's
to.
why when I go up on Sunday and I say I'm going to see him, we're going to talk about happy stuff. We're going to probably laugh and giggle, and we really do. I mean, last time we laughed and giggled so much, everybody was looking at us like, are you guys okay?"
That's
Because
awesome.
we both feed off of each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you
Um.
got a friend or somebody close to you that you feed off of?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
then you know.
I know. When me and Linda were hanging out by ourselves before other people showed up because we were there for like a couple of days before the actual rally on the weekend
Yeah,
happened,
yeah,
and I really treasured that time when it was just me and Linda. Let's just put it that way,
yeah,
because it
yeah.
was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
not that I hated everybody else coming around. It was just nice to have that one-on-one time with a friend.
yeah. And then Verna's
And
got a question. No, you can't bring anything into Brendan. You
no,
can't
you
even
can't
bring.
bring.
No, you're not allowed to bring nothing through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there was this one thing that Devon's prison did, and I wish Brendan's prison would do it. And
What's that?
every like every couple of months they'd have a special food visit where
Okay.
where the family could bring in food to the inmate. And
Oh, okay.
there was like a bunch of rules. Like it was really strict. And like it took a lot like okay, so you could bring in food from the outside, but it had to be presented in clear containers. The
Yeah.
meat had to be cut up. There couldn't be any just like full on sandwiches. You had to cut it into fours. There's like a
Oh,
bunch
okay.
of rules, right? You couldn't
Okay.
bring in um, everything had to be like if it was food, it had to be unsealed and in its plastic container, so then that way the guard can look at it. But if it was
Yeah.
like a condiment, it had to be sealed in like a ketchup packet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That
Um,
was very lenient there. All the places that Brendan has, you have to get the food out of the machines at the place.
Right. Well,
You can't bring anything in, so
this is every 4 to 6 months they would have these food visits, and it was ridiculous. Like, okay, so I live in Payson, so it's like a 2.5 hour drive. And the food visit started at 8 a.m. And you had to be there at like 6 a.m. because it was literally a first come, first serve. And they would open the gate for you at so if it started at 8, they would open it at 7. So whoever was in line, if once they reached the certain number, you couldn't go in anymore, and that was it. You go home.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
go home. So I had to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to drive down there to be at a certain time just to stand in line. And I was with Devin's like mom and stepdad, and then you stood there for like an hour or two.
Yeah.
And it took forever for the guards to go through all the food. And you can bring a lot of food. You had to bring a special cooler too. Like you had to go out and buy a special cooler that the prison approved.
Okay.
And then when you finally got to sit down at your table, you know, and you could open the food and all that, then they would bring in the inmate. And sometimes the waiting process just to get in was, because I think the visit only lasted for 3 hours, but it started at 8, which was stupid because everybody is still in line at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you didn't get to sit down until 9, then that went half your visit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
But luckily, the one time that I did go, we got there early enough and stood in line early enough, and I mean, and he got I think like a 2.5 hour visit in, and you know, and he enjoyed it. He ate food that
good.
we all
Do you talk to him at all today yet, or do you still?
today. I mean, I still talk to him. Yeah, we text.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, so you
Yeah.
never really lost.
No,
Okay, well that's super cool.
he can't be on the internet because of probation.
Okay.
But
once they lift his probation, then everything will be cool.
I'm hoping once they lift his probation and then he can be on the internet, then I'm hoping that he'll actually be a guest on here, because I think just having the perspective.
Cool. Oh my God.
Yeah. Because
I'd like to see him come on here.
You know, there was a lot of perspective that Brendan probably doesn't tell people because well, how can I say this? Prison's not nice.
Oh no, I know that. I get the heebie-jeebies just walking in there.
Yeah,
and I'm visiting.
Right, and you guys have no idea what it's like to not have support from anybody. And the fact that Brendan would have support from all over the world makes a huge amount of difference in Brendan's experience in prison. For the better, for the good. Yeah. Because Devin has often told me when he was in prison, it was like being like a ghost in the living world, because people just stop. Like I didn't stop talking to him. I think I'm his only friend, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. Well, that must kind of suck, only having one friend. But I know what you're kind of getting at. What Brendan having all these supporters. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I thought one day, I don't know when, he doesn't know when, maybe one day he can come on and kind of.
Well, that would be awesome. Kind of tell a story a little bit.
Yeah. To kind of just give that kind of perspective of what it's like to have, you know, and then just to be able to receive one Christmas card, you know, from a family member or friend. But Brendan gets like 30. Like, that's amazing, you guys. You have no idea the positive impact you guys do for Brendan.
Well, I talked to him last Sunday. He had 80 so far this year. So
Christmas cards?
Yeah.
Aw, yay.
Yeah, and then the year before, I think he got 130, he said.
Yeah, I do know that unfortunately, because when Making a Murder came out, he got like a lot, and as the years
Yeah,
go
yeah,
by, it kind of gets less and less. So that's why I really push the whole, if you guys could please send, if you
yeah,
guys want to send 10 cards, send 10 cards. It's
yeah.
all good.
And then you got to take in perspective too that they change that shit now. When you send things in, it goes to somebody else. It don't go right
Yeah,
to him
and
right
a
away.
lot of people don't
So
like
I
that.
think, yeah, I think a lot of people don't like that. So that's why a lot of people are kind of, oh, really? So
Yeah,
yeah. So I understand that there. So I think that's why the stuff went down. So if you get my drift, I don't know.
yeah. No, I get you. I mean it. Plus that service. I sent so many letters between December and now, and it still hasn't gotten to him yet. So I don't know.
Oh my God. Yeah, and then you don't know if you can trust those people where it's going.
Right?
You know,
Exactly.
that they're getting it. Are they going to do their part and send it to where it's supposed to go? That sucks right there.
Yeah. Jen, I don't really feel comfortable talking about his crime. Um, but maybe one day, I could talk about. I just don't feel comfortable talking about it. But in the state of Arizona, depending on um what your crime is what the probation looks like for you. So his probation, he can't have internet access. So he has a flip phone, but he can't have a smartphone. He can't be, and it sucks because he's a gamer. So he
Oh
can't
my
even,
God.
yeah, he can't even play a PlayStation.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can't even play a PlayStation because when I was like, when you get out, we can play Fortnite together and blah blah blah. I'm so excited, and then he gets out, and I'm like, he can't play Fortnite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's all good though. You don't have to. Yeah, maybe one day I'll talk about it. Um, just not today. We have postal strikes at the moment, so any mail is coming his way. Somebody told me that, Alice, because I sent Christmas cards and I sent out 2 packages to the UK, and it took a while for one of those packages to get to the person, and I don't know if the mail's
Yeah.
been getting to them either, but
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, how much if you're just sending a regular package to the UK, what does it like cost? And
um
what does it take? Like 2 weeks or?
it just depends because it depends on the weight and how you send it. Like I have a package I need to send to another person as a thank you.
Okay.
And I just haven't gotten to it because I know it's going to be really expensive and I just haven't had the money to do it.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
so
Yeah,
it
I
just,
know it goes by the weight and I know it goes by the size
right.
box, but
Yeah. So I think it could cost anywhere between 20 and $100 depending
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
on
Yeah,
the
it all
13
depends
inch
on what the
Scott.
size of the box is and the weight, yeah.
Yeah, and the weight and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely, yeah. So
One of these days she'll get it.
oh yeah, 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 yeah. So I was just wondering because I never sent anything out of United States. I all sent some,
Yeah.
on the other side of the like to you or somewhere else, but I never sent anything out of the United States, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I'm pretty used to it now, but for a while
Okay.
there it was a learning curve. Um yeah, if you guys ask Brendan and he still hasn't gotten your cards, be patient. Well, I'm probably going to talk to him about it tomorrow and see if I can call up the company and see like what the holdups are because like I said I send him a lot of stuff and from pictures and the Be Brendan Brave, which, by the way, I completely forgot to do Be Brendan Brave Wednesday.
I was looking for it. I'm going, oh, she wasn't on there. And I'm thinking,
Yeah.
oh, no. And then when you're holding out for this, I'm going, oh, were you sick or something? And I was wondering.
No, it's just been really hectic with work and stressful, honestly. And honestly, some days I come home and I just sleep. So yeah, that's what that's about. I just couldn't. I just wasn't. I had so much stuff going on.
Yeah, I
and
understand.
I just decided to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Heater's on my bed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's okay.
When aren't the dogs on your bed? No, just
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's like he saw that there was a moment, so he took it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow, and I might call the company because, last time, because I can see on their website when my mail gets there, when they approve it. And the last time that he got a letter from me was on the 15th of December, and I'm like, I know I sent tons of mail since then, so we'll see.
You got somebody on your bed. I got my little buddy down here. Let's see if you can tune him
Is
in.
Bear?
Yeah, where is he? See if I can find him. He should be right. Oh, my wire's hooked on my wire for my okay. My wire that plugs in because the battery doesn't work on here. So I got to plug it into electricity all the time.
Bear, I see you.
Hey, Bear, how you doing, buddy? See, there he's looking.
Hey, Bear.
Yeah, Lily and Stella is upstairs. So Bear, he kind of cuddles with me once in a while,
Yeah.
Yeah, you should see him sit by me. All those days I was sick and not feeling good. Oh my God, the dogs must know that too, because boy, they just sit by you and they just want to stay by you. So they probably kind of sense that.
Yeah, I think so. I know.
Does yours do the same thing when you were sick?
Oh yeah. When I'm in bed all day, from when I sleep all day, she'll lay with me and sleep with me.
Okay.
And then when I'm sick and I'm constantly in bed, she'll constantly be there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like they sense that something's wrong with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. She can be a little cuddle bug when she wants to be, but she's still very hyper too. So she's still in her puppy. She gets the zoomies.
Okay. Yeah, the dogs, they're really smart animals. Even cats too. They
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother, when he was living, he had 3 cats, and he said when something was wrong with him, they just kind of cuddled up by his side, and they kind of sensed that something was wrong, so they kind of cuddled up, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, because dogs and cats, they're very intelligent animals.
Yeah. Yeah, they are actually.
And
I
consider them one of the family too.
Yep. So, yeah. Yeah, my animals are my babies. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do consider them my children.
Yeah. I got a guy that lives alone. His name is Troy. He's got 3 cats. I always go. He never had any kids, and I says, "Well, hey, how's your kids doing today?" So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that would be. Yep.
Same thing with my brother Pat. He never had no kids neither, and he had 3 cats, and he called them his kids too. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Verna says fur babies. Yeah.
Fur babies. Yep, that's what I call them. Fur babies. Yeah. So Ginger and Cheeto. Dogs in England have been trained in Oxfordshire to detect them. Yeah, they do that out here too sometimes. You can train a dog to smell all sorts of different things. Some of them, I know people who have dogs who smell their diabetes when their sugars get out of whack. They can smell that and alert the person that their sugars are off. So,
Yeah,
or when a seizure is going to happen. Some dogs will tell you when that's going to happen. It's crazy on the chemistry of our body and what dogs can detect in our bodies.
yeah. They
So,
even I see some of them dogs are trained for people when their chemistry is low or something. The dog lets them know.
yeah. So they are
Yeah.
special.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah. And just think
Yeah.
those police canine dogs, they can sniff out drugs and everything. Oh my God.
Oop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Every
So,
time when I was a kid, the canine dogs would show up for like a presentation from the police because they would do that for the kids. They always bust one or two people with their lockers somehow.
well, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Actually, where Brendan is, they got I don't know what building it is, but they got a like a dog thing there that people train dogs for seeing eye dogs, I guess they're called.
Yeah.
So
I know
yeah.
they have that program. I saw that and I thought Brendan should um, sign up and try to do that because I think he would love being around the dogs and all that.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah, yeah,
unfortunately, due to the nature of his crime,
yeah.
um,
What do you think? What do you think of Brendan's dog? It's doing pretty good. Did you ever see Brendan's dog?
Angel,
Yeah.
yeah, she's a
Okay.
little cutie.
I know. One of the last times I went over there, she came right up by me and kind of like Bear here too. Bear is so mellow and goes up by anybody.
Yeah,
And yeah, not
I
like
like Bear.
Stella. Yeah, not like Stella. Stella, she has to smell you out. And Lily, the size she is now. When we first got her, it's 25 pounds. Now she's 95.
Yeah,
She'll probably knock you over for sure. So
yeah, yeah. That's But yeah, last time I was at your house, Pete, Bear was my little buddy. That's why I was like, because he
oh
was sitting
yeah,
right
yeah,
there,
yeah. I don't know. Did
and
Stella warm up to you, or you weren't here long
I
enough
think
for her?
I think she did a little bit, not like Bear though, because Bear was like
Yeah.
wanting to sit in my lap and let me pet
Oh,
him,
Bear,
and
yeah, he'll. If you say, "Hey, Bear, come home with me," he'll tag related.
oh
He'll
yeah,
tag right along with you.
yep,
So
he's a
yeah,
sweetheart. But
yeah.
Stella I think Stella was just a little hesitant with me, which is fine.
Yeah, that's from the people we got her. We got her from Steve and the people that had her. Sometimes Chihuahuas are kind of skittish.
Right?
So
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
very they have their people, and that's
Oh
it.
yeah,
You
they're
know what I
very
mean?
and they're very protective too. So
Right. So
if you came up to me and acted like you were gonna hit me, Stella would start barking because she wouldn't like that. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
She's like, only
So
I could hit him. No, I'm
yeah,
joking.
I know. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I got all my dates. I even before I left for work this morning, I went on the internet there. The prison's got that new site that you can get in and visit. I got a date February 5th already for
That's
seeing them
awesome.
on a Sunday. Yeah, so probably not tonight anymore. I'm just gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna actually put my shorts on and then I'm gonna take my compression socks off and let my feet breathe and my legs breathe
Yeah.
and let them go on vacation because when you have to put the compression socks on, the bandages and everything all by yourself. I mean, you know how long that took me this morning?
It's a
Probably,
struggle.
yeah, probably an hour for two for two legs. Because you got to
Yeah.
take both sides off and it's well, I'm not gonna say it's not hard to take off the compression socks. I got a certain way, but I have to laugh because when I went to my doctor, his assistant was saying, "Well, I had to take the compression socks off, so I got them off myself," and she had to
Yeah.
put them back on, and she was struggling, and I
Yeah.
was holding my foot. I'm going, "Well, what the hell's the problem? I don't have any problem doing this." So it's just that I think what it is because I'm used to it because I do it every day.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. That's what I had I was working in one house. I had a client that needed to put them on, and it was the same thing. You know, she would literally stick her foot up in the air, and you would struggle with it. But after
Yeah.
a while, you get so used to there's a trick to it, you know?
And I even got the well, see, I got the brand name is Copper Fit. I got the older ones versus the newer ones. I like the newer ones because they're made out of different material where
Right,
they're supposed to slide on easier.
right.
So, but I do like the older ones too. So, but the newer ones are designed to slide on easier, but they are still. It's like putting a banana skin over your. It's
Eh,
almost sliding a banana skin on your leg. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm happy that you're going to the wound care, and I hope that
Yeah, yeah, and I'm happy that well, I don't get to put the I only got 9,892 steps on. I
only
usually have
9,000.
yeah, I only well compared to what I usually get 13 or 14.
Yeah.
So, and the reason why I got the 9,000 is because dummy that fills the coolant machines, he overfilled some. So
Oh,
then I gotta go and clean up his mess, you know. So
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dozier, Pete Dassey, I have compression socks, but my what? My cares do my
Let me
feet.
see something here.
I don't know what's I don't but my cares do
Mm,
my feet. Okay.
I
Okay,
was told
I
to.
think I got you on that one, Dozier. I think. I don't know. But yeah, compression socks has been my life. Let's see. It all. I got this because I had an accident about 4 years ago at work. They were moving machines around, and somebody forgot to cut a stud off the floor, and I didn't see it. So
Yeah.
I tripped over it, and I smashed my knee on the cement, and I shattered my knee.
Yeah.
And it comes and when you get cellulitis like this, it comes from a, a trauma due to the inside, you know. And I've been living with this garbage for how many years now? So,
Yeah.
but my doctor did tell me I'm a very good boy because I came in right away because it was just starting to turn red, and I beat it right away. So,
Yeah.
well, Christ, the first time I had it, I didn't even know it, and I waited 2 or 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden, what are you doing, man? This stuff can kill you. Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, because it turns red, and then it goes up your body,
Yeah. It's blood
and it can
infection.
yeah, and then it can attack something else. Well, like, duh, I didn't know that. This is something new to me, you know.
Yeah. Well, if you didn't know, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
So
a
when I
lot of
popped,
us, when we have some sort of pain or whatever, we just cope with it. You know, we don't really
yeah,
think much of it.
and that's what I did for 2 weeks. I was like, well, a couple days, hey, this is going away. It feels really good. And then the next day, it was back again. It's like, oh my god! And then he says, from now on, if you see the sign is it turns red, and then you can feel your skin. It starts getting warm.
Yeah. It's
So
an
yeah,
infection.
that's the clue. So when I went in Wednesday, it was just starting to get warm. He felt it, and he says, more or less, good boy for coming in. So now I'm on antibiotics. I got to take 3 a day. So we'll have to see if this works. You know.
Yeah. So hopefully it does though, and I'll be praying for you like always. And
Yeah. I'm kind of excited to go to that wound care because I want to see if they because changing the bandages and well, see, I used to use horse wrap to wrap her, and that was kind of tight. But this woman that works with my doctor, she gave me some. It almost looks like hosiery that you slip over instead of the horse wrap. This holds it in place and in my sock. But the horse wrap used to get so tight, and then it would dry out my skin. And then when I opened it up later, it's like, oh my god, you ever see dry skin?
yeah,
And then itch yet besides.
yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
miserable.
Yeah, but chalk went up for me. I went there and yeah, I've been on antibiotics for 2 days now. They're like green pills, and I got to take one morning, noon, and evening. So
Yeah.
yeah, so. But when I had an opening to go in, I had to take off of work to see him because the next time to get into him was February 28th, and yeah, he's into sports and medicine, and he's he's just all in all a really great doctor. And it's hard to get into him because he's very he has so many people. He's very well liked, and he tells you like it is. He
Yeah.
he doesn't sugarcoat anything. He shoots it right from the heart. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Well, we're making it to an
thanks, Jan.
hour.
Yeah, thanks, Jan R. Yeah. Well, yeah. I got an hour and 7 minutes. Well, better later than ever. I mean, I was wondering where you were after 15 minutes started ticking away. I was talking to the people in the chat from my phone, and then
Yeah.
everybody was saying, "Hey, I wonder if Becca fell asleep."
Yeah. I'm Brendan's secretary, right?
Yeah. So yeah, he told me you better not fall asleep on him because he'll fire you in an instant. So.
Well, I was just gonna say
No,
I'm
he
Brendan's
didn't say that.
secretary,
Yeah, he didn't say that.
and Carrie Ann in chat is my secretary. So
Alrighty then. Well, Saturday Brendan might be waking you up because he's going to be calling.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, he will be. So
So when he calls you and you're sleeping on, how many rings does it take to wake you up?
I don't know. Because I think it once it goes off for like the first, because it's not a ring, it's a tune, right? So
Oh yeah, if
I'd
I
say
turn
like,
on my ringer on my phone too, it's like a tune. Yeah, it's not a ring.
yeah. So it's more like I think the first 5 seconds of calling it wakes me up, and I look over at my phone because I wait for it now. Like sometimes I wake up right at 6 now because I'm so used to waking up at that time.
Okay. So now due to the time change, you're only an hour behind us, right?
Yeah, so it's almost 6 o'clock there, so it should be almost 7 for you.
Yeah, I got like 2 minutes before 5 to 7. So Friday night SmackDown will be coming on in a little bit. So Brendan will really enjoy that.
Yeah, he will.
Because they moved it from the USA Network to the to Channel 11, and he gets that. So yeah. So yeah, how did you like that before we go? I put my Hulkamania shirt on
That was awesome.
Yeah, he's looking at that. He goes, "Wow, that's pretty old." I go, "Yeah, I got a number of shirts up there that wrestling shirts, Stone Cold, and I even got one with Vince McMahon on and Hulk Hogan. Remember when they both went against each other? And
yeah.
I got a bunch of other ones too, and I even got the one where they changed their symbol over from the WWF to the WWE.
Yeah.
One time I wore it to work because the front says "Get the F out."
Yeah.
And then in the back of the shirt, then it has their new logo saying the WWE. Well, at my workplace at the time, they didn't like that because they thought I was swearing by saying "Get the F out."
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it wasn't swearing at all. So
no, they're just not cultured in it.
yeah, I just had to turn it inside out, so it kind of sucked, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But anywho,
Okay, alrighty then. Hey, thanks for everybody being here.
Yeah.
We had a slow start today, but we made it. At first, when you weren't coming on, I'm going, "Oh, did she put me on a thing again that I'm not seeing anybody?" But when
it was me.
No, when I saw somebody in the chat, then I'm going, "Oh, good, she's got me on the right one."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just I'm just glad I have an awesome group of friends that look out for me and call me. And so thank you, Carrie, and thank you everybody for being here. No matter where you are or who you're from, Brendan appreciates and loves you all. for all the support you give him.
Yes, I hug him, and it takes me about 5 minutes to let go because you got all your supporters. We can feel the bond from me being on there, and when I send it to
Yeah.
him, you can just feel the power when you hug each other. So
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but
Well, I know he loves and appreciates you, Pete, and I know he
Oh
loves and
yeah.
appreciates all the supporters out
Um,
here.
yeah, our last card games were we were pretty even with King's Corner and Shampoo, but he took me out to the garbage. He won 4 games and I didn't win any, so he took
Yeah.
me out to the dirty garbage can. So
He whipped your butt.
yeah, he whipped my butt. Yeah, I couldn't come back for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
so yeah, it was all in fun, boy. And from raising it from 2 to 3 hours, that 3 hours goes really fast.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm just excited for the day when he can come over and watch SmackDown at your house with you.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
we would enjoy it too. I'm just be happy the first day that he could get out, so everybody can get together and meet this guy
Yeah.
and see what he's all about.
I'm excited too.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, I hope everybody has a safe and wonderful day out there.
yeah,
And
yeah. Thanks for being here, and we love everyone, and we'll see if we can make it next week, and well, hopefully no late entries. Just kidding. So,
yeah, right.
thanks for the gift there, Becca, the bird feeder, and thanks for what's her name? Verna.
Verna. Yep.
Yeah, I
Verna.
really love my new moose. We're gonna go out together next to the bar and have a couple drinks.
Yay.
Yeah, see ya everybody. Thanks for being here.
Yep. See you later, everybody.
Okay, see you guys. Yeah.
Hands, put your empty hands in mine. And scars, show me all the scars you hide. And hey, if your wings are broken, please take mine so yours can open too. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. I won't take